Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Dreadpirates Discord. I am Edward, the Dreadpirate Peeler, and with
You mean YouTube, right?
from YouTube. Yeah, it's the YouTube. I've never done this before, and this is horribly
Okay.
already fucked up. Already fucked up. Awesome. So this is Auxcentius, my buddy from the Roundtable Role Playing page, and I normally play Cloud in his game, his Esma game, and now we're doing my game, which is the Metal Chronicles. Yeah,
The Metal Chronicles. I never heard the name of this before, or at least I don't remember it.
I've decided to call it that. This is anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Auxcentius, why don't you introduce yourself for a minute?
Well, yes, I'm the owner, running president, candidate, king of the round table of RPG.
Mm-hmm.
Call me what you will. Douchebag is fine.
Yeah. And we met in the Navy at Great Lakes, did we not?
Yes, if you really want to give away our life story.
Yeah, well, I don't want to give the whole life story, but I do want to say is basically so
yes, this man went on active, and he's now out, and I went in reserves, and I sadly have been damaged by it and want out. That's life.
Pretty much. But the one of the ways we survived the wonderful institution that is Great Lakes was we had an awesome role playing game there, and this is a continuation of it. We're gonna, if you want,
a clusterfuck of a role playing game.
A delightful clusterfuck. I assume that what we're gonna do tonight is
that has just continued to be a delightful clusterfuck.
Yes. We're gonna go into a little bit momentarily, but basically, if you want the full recaps of it, it's detailed on my blog, which is Dreadpirate site at WordPress.com.
You should leave the descriptions.
Yeah.
And the links in the description is
the link is going to be in the description, sir. It's going to be
that is fantastic advertisement.
Yes, I need to do a little bit of work on that in order to make it all nice and posh. But it's kind of shitty right now. But anyway, let's introduce our characters. Let's introduce your character. Because my characters are just glorified NPCs.
My character. Oh.
I want you to do the whole thing, dude. I need you to do the whole.
My character. Huh.
I know you're going to want to do this. I know you're going to want to
dramatic pose.
Yes.
My name is Flutterbudgets, self-proclaimed master of sneaky wizardry, death-defying bat, ruiner of day, and vanquisher of your sex life. ... Also a rogue, the marked one, and the monster under your bed.
Yes, and what is Flutterbudgets exactly? What is he?
Flutterbudgets, if you don't know, and if you don't know, you just haven't read anything, and I don't blame you, is a
maybe sad.
It's a character that is character level 20, adjusted level up to 32. It's a long story. I have vampire template applied, so that gives me +2 to CR. So effective character level is now 22 because of that, and then add 10 because I am, what's that word? Pseudo-natural creature. So that adds another 10 to the CR, effectively making me a level 32 character. Mm-hmm. So with all that combined, I have a combined total of 7 wizard levels, 3 rogue levels, and 10 arcane trickster levels. We're a very fun, very trolly, nonsensical character who just kind of does whatever he wants, and whatever his master wants.
Usually pays for it.
Yeah, I do. I will admit that.
Yes, and you are a Lovecraftian vampire creature, and your buddy is the animal, my character, which is, if you haven't noticed by who's my wallpaper, it's basically a Wolverine ripoff. He's a werewolf barbarian type character.
Basically, you just are.
I just am Wolverine, basically.
Just accept it. You just are.
And
you are.
Along for the ride, basically is we've got two important NPCs we should probably talk about. Essentially, our characters' girlfriends. The animal is dating a half-drow spider woman known as Lorala Dumian from City of the Spider Queen. And you, as a joke, I gave you essentially Bella Swan from Twilight, and you actually sired her recently last game. And so you have you've got Bella Swan running around yelling at people and saying you named my daughter after what was it in that super movie?
Do you think I even watched those movies?
like the Keebler elves or something like that.
Look. I'll be honest.
She's running around. She's running around tackling panthers.
I'll be honest. I watched the first one.
Yeah.
I was in a very long car ride. I have an excuse. It was the last movie I had to watch.
I don't think you have any excuse for watching Twilight.
I have an excuse. I was not watching another of the 3 movies again. All right.
Yeah.
All right. This is the 4th movie and the last movie I had, and that's my excuse, and that's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Yeah.
Just like that song.
Nerd. And anyway, so
what if I am? Anyways, so then my parents wanted to watch the second movie, and so we went to watch it, and we left halfway through the movie theater.
Yeah,
so
I do not blame them.
Flipping.
You got Bella Swan running around. In short summation of the previous game we started, we ran into each other. Ironically, it was not in a bar, which is my usual just shitty writing excuse for how people get together. But we essentially we're in Forgotten Realms in the world of Toril, and zombie apocalypse happened, and essentially the module we ran was the 3.5 City of the Spider Queen. So Drow trying to raise an army of revenants and things like that, bad things happening, but with the twist was more zombies, more zombies, and they saved the world, and things were great, and then they got separated from each other. Morala started having sex, but she'd been turned into a revenant, so he went on a long quest to turn her back to life because she was going to die in 6 months. And meanwhile, you started serving our celebrity character Natharla Hotep, the Crawling Chaos of H.P. Lovecraft fame, and you spent about 1,000 years as a kind of a superhero to some degree. You kind of going from world to world, saving people and stuff like that. But at the same time, you have this undercurring nefarious stuff that you do for your boss. And we ran into each other, and it was like, for me, it was just like it was yesterday, and I'd actually it was kind of complicated, but for you, it was 1,000 years in the future. It was a whole thing, and you helped me save my girlfriend, and she's all cool. But some other things happened. You kind of fucked up the space-time continuum and made Days of Future Past with Cthulhu, and you went crazy, and that was fun. Then you stuck yourself outside of time for 10,000 years and made yourself crazier, and that was fun.
So, remember how I mentioned a delightful clusterfuck?
Yes.
And this is apparently worse than the clusterfucks that were happening while we were in the military. Yeah.
There's a notation on my blog. A delightful friend of ours named Porter, who was our initial screw up. And
yes.
And meanwhile, Auxcentius here was much more competent. Was like the star. Like the guy who knows what to do, and then I don't know, something happened. You two reversed, and it was great. And
it's called Insanity and 10,000 Years.
Yes, and then the last thing that happened is you helped me save my girlfriend, but the insanities that you suffered kind of made you a crazy sex pervert, and we had a wacky scene where you were spying on people, fooling around and jerking off in public, and it was hilarious. And all in all, though, you're better now. You're less crazy. You're kind of the worst thing that you've got is you can't remember the 10,000 years you were outside of time. And
yes.
Specifically, what's going on at this point is your master wants you to investigate this rumor of this island where allegedly there's some kind of test of the gods to go on, and you're supposed to go back to the world you were in, which was the world. I'm going to rip off another YouTuber at this point. Basically,
why are you ripping things off?
Well, that's what we did when we started playing this version.
You know what? I yes, just.
Yeah. So there's an awesome YouTuber, Jason Pollara, who has the.
I'm just gonna believe it.
Yeah, Drop Dead.
Like Naruto.
He's awesome. Drop Dead Cynical's his show. He used to be a member of That Guy with the Glasses, Channel Awesome, whatnot, and they did awesome D&D streams. I'm a huge fan of them. So, for needlessly complicated reasons, this story takes place in the world of Wormwick that he's established, so there we go. But, so you're supposed to go there. There's some island in that world you need to go to. And last we checked, you've got what's that Magnificent Mansion spell you've got?
Mage's Magnificent mansion.
Okay, so there's we currently are in your mansion that's outside of time and space, where all of your followers are at. He's had about 1,000 years to basically get a bunch of groupies and people that kind of that I don't think exactly worship you, but they think you're great and they follow you. And it's kind of like Flutterbudgets Incorporated. And
Yes.
you were.
Oh yes. Oh yes. I am beautiful. I am amazing. I am best.
We're very humble. We're very humble. We're for naturally. We're so.
Yes. I sit here and say, oh no, I'm gonna business.
Yeah.
And I'll be back and we'll have fun.
Yeah. And so you're there and you're there at the
I mean all of the people that I have saved have like PS4s and like 52-inch flat screens. So I mean it's pretty good life.
Yeah, basically.
And they don't get older, so they just get to play whatever they want, do whatever they want. And like, I mean,
yeah,
they can get fat, but that's about it.
That's the setup.
They're not really going to die unless they get so obese that they take up more space than their actual egos do.
Yes. But anyway, so you're there and outside of time and space and hanging out there, and it's I think you slept the night and
yes, I slept the night. I made sure that that Christian.
Yes, Kristen.
What's her face?
Yeah.
Was actually okay.
Yeah. And she ran off and ate a mountain lion. I'm hilarious. And yeah, so it's the next day, and you wake up, and everything's cool, and the animal and Laurel are downstairs ready to help you out in your quest, and we can start playing. So you're there, you're in the castle.
Cool. I'm actually running my character sheet off of my phone right now. So,
okay.
And that is to help with my not so great internet connection right now.
So enough bullshit. We're gonna start playing. And
yes.
And I'm gonna get something ready. But yeah, so you're kind of wake up and it's you're down. You come down at the breakfast table, and they're in that big cafeteria you guys have, and you're pretty much ready to go. What do you do?
All right. Since all of you are willing to help me, this is going to be wonderfully delightful, and we're gonna go do some work for a guy named Azathoth. Because
are you announcing this to right now? Are you announcing this to all of your followers?
I'm announcing this to the two people that are going to go with me.
Okay. You said Azathoth?
I do believe that's the name I said.
Who's your boss?
I'm getting the name right. Right, I'm getting
your boss is Natharla Hotep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, he's related to Azathoth. Anyways,
he works for Azathoth.
Yeah.
Did you?
Anyways, no. It's. I'm going to correct my statement and say Natharla Hotep instead.
Yeah.
That is my boss is Natharla Hotep. I'm going to be doing some work for him, and y'all have offered to help, so y'all are awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
I know.
Well,
I know.
The animal looks at you and is like, okay, look, yeah, we're gonna play along with this nonsense, and we'll help you out with whatever he's up to for the time.
Yeah.
We need to find a way to break you free from him. That's what we're gonna do.
All right. So here's what's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go over to this other dimension.
Okay.
This other world. We're gonna do some stuff, and we're gonna see what happens. And if the end of the world happens there, then the end of the world happens there, and we get out and we can't do anything about it. If the world is saved, the world is saved. If nothing in particular really happens, then nothing in particular really happens. But we got to go try and get this thing from an island in the middle of the ocean.
There was that stone that was like some kind of prize for the test.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
We've got to go get a thing for a thing for a dude, for a guy, my boss. And
all right. Well, I mean, if we can find a way to put a stop to the world ending and break free of Natharla Hotep's hold over you, we're gonna do it. I'm not sure how much you can do right now, but we'll see what we can do. And then Laurel chimes up. It's like, yes, but if the world starts dying, I think I agree with him. We should just leave.
Yes. Thank you.
It's not my world. Who cares?
Thank you. Thank you. I approve of you, lady.
Animal rolls his eyes. Yeah, I'm having trouble finding the thing I'm looking for, but whatever. That's cool. Let's see. All right, so
I go to the exit of my place.
Okay.
that general area. I open up a gate. Ritual cast it, so I don't have to worry about expending a spell slot.
Okay. Do you?
Mage's magnificent mansion to that place.
You're opening a gate directly to the island, or are you
into the room we were staying in?
Okay. Couldn't you just leave the mansion and you'll be fine? Because that's where you cast it initially.
Well,
you do you, man. You want to cast a gate in there, okay?
No, I'm casting the Mage's magnificent mansion portal to that place.
I thought all you had to do was just.
So I'm linking the mansion gate to the place where the room we slept in.
It's already there. You already had like the exit.
So that we can go back to that world. And
you want to cast it again,
so that we kinda...
Yeah, you can just like leave the mansion and you'll be right back there. And no time has passed since you've
closes after it only stays open for 22 hours.
In the real world or inside the Magnificent Mansion dimension?
In the real world.
Okay, well no time has passed in the real world. Your place is outside of time, right?
Fine. Do it.
Yeah. I assume assume that was outside of time, so that way it doesn't. No time passes. So
we'll do it. Do it. Well, time doesn't pass for people. Age doesn't happen. That's the essential thing. Age doesn't happen. Nobody ages.
Oh, okay. So it does pass in the road. Okay.
It's kind of like it kind of happens, and like plants grow and plants die, but people don't.
Okay. All right. So what you're saying is like there's no way out right now, and you would have to actually.
Yeah, I got to reopen the door.
Okay. All right. Then you do it.
I do it. Go out. Boom. What up, son? Flutterbudgets. Super rap.
That raises an important question. I need you to roll a D100. Actually, no, I'll roll a D100 for you. Okay.
What?
You're fine. All right. The room's dark. There's you are going at nighttime, right? I think you should go during the daytime so you burst into flames. I think that'd be funny.
I go during night.
Okay, so all right, so
I go during night. I've got all my robes on, so I mean it wouldn't affect me for daytime. I've got my parasol,
you're
got everything.
So lucky I'm not a dick DM. And so lucky. I'm like, you know what? Fine. If Spike from Buffy the Vampire Slayer can do it, so can you. But
I'm stronger than Spike from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I have to be.
You can last a whole 45 seconds outside. That's it. Yes. Now, all right, you're back in the same room you're in, and it's dark and closed, and it looks like the bed's been made and whatnot, but no one's staying in there. So, and you hear a hustle and bustle downstairs of people drinking and eating and things like that. So,
I look up at the animal. I say, "Okay, let's go."
All right, let's move. So he goes to open the door and leave.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
I don't know why you're doing that, but fine.
Terminator theme starts playing. Okay. We gotta go. We gotta go fast.
You already created the Terminator future once. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, we go downstairs and it's the it's the main room of the tavern and people are eating and drinking and things like that. And what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna leave.
Okay, you go outside.
I'm gonna make sure my bill's covered first.
You do. And you didn't. It wasn't that expensive, so it's like you paid it. I want to see you guys pay it ahead of time. So, all right, you go outside.
Okay,
what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go looking for this place with this island off to the thing.
I think you cast a wish spell to know, so you know exactly where it is. It's
I'm gonna go find it. I'm gonna go find it in person.
So, okay, you're gonna walk all the way there?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna have to go find a boat, but
okay. Yeah.
Oh, I also I look at the animal. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna have to have you carry something for me.
Okay, which would be?
My coffin.
Okay. God damn it. All right.
Don't worry. It's pretty lightweight.
How light is your coffin?
Like 20 pounds. It's like 20 pounds.
20 pounds, like.
It looks a lot heavier. But it only weighs about 20 pounds.
All right.
It's made out of some like super spacey material. It's like cool.
This raises the question of where exactly your coffin is.
Where it came from?
Yeah, where is your coffin right now? Perhaps
it's not in the room. It's not in the room.
You didn't pick it up and take it with you.
You mean the one that Netharlo kind of made in the room isn't there anymore?
Yeah, you didn't pick it up and take it with you. You just went downstairs.
Let's go up to the room and get it.
Okay. You go back inside and explain to the explain that you need to go back up and get something.
I need to get back into this room quick. I left.
You left your luggage in there, sir.
Yes, I'm feeling dumbfounded.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Sure. Just don't be too long.
Thank you. I'm gonna go get my stuff right now. I motioned for the animal to wait outside.
Mm-hmm.
And I go upstairs. I open the window. And I'm like, "Hey, here's my coffin," and I toss it over out the window.
You literally toss it at the animal. Are you gonna like throwing it at him?
Like, I'm kind of not very accurately throwing this. Kind of like tossing it out the window. Like, hey, catch, guys.
Roll a d20.
Oh. Do I want to roll low?
No.
So I want to roll high. What bonuses do I add to that?
None. I just want a straight d20 roll.
3.
The animal just looks up suddenly, makes no to move what's going on, and your falls down and just bangs on the ground clumsily and pops open. And it kind of lands on a passerby. He's like, "What the fuck?" And he starts shaking his fist at you.
I'm sorry. I needed to get something down.
Okay.
It's the easiest way. It's easier than carrying it downstairs. It's kind of oblong.
Shit.
I was like,
"Fuck you."
This is awkwardly shaped.
People.
I had trouble getting it upstairs.
Why do you have a coffin? He's an undertaker. Yeah.
It's a very interesting thing to sleep in.
It's a normal. Sounds kind of like a vampire. It's like he's not a vampire. He's just a poof. He's just an idiot.
I'm not a vampire.
Perhaps you're not the one who should be going on this quest at all. You hear a voice from behind you.
And what? What do you mean?
You heard a voice directly behind you.
Hello.
You.
And who might you be?
So you're not actually going to look this person in the eye?
No. I'm just going to make them talk to me.
I am Prince Garloth, scion of Peshkor and the keeper of the Sacred Pact. My family has been in charge since the dawn of time with testing the best the world can offer and rewarding those who prove it. I come before you now to bestow an imaginable honor. You have shown yourselves deserving candidates, at least until you've often out the window, to undertake. I congratulate you.
Look, that was the easiest way to get it downstairs in quiet. No casting, no moving it down with awkward movements and, oblong objects, and it was just...
Are you not actually going to look at me as we talk, or are you just going to stare at the window? I feel.
No, I'm turning around. I'm going to turn around and look at you now. So this is required. No casting, no, special maneuvers. I didn't have to carry it. It was easy. It was much easier. I mean, I could have jumped out with it and landed and, probably still landed on the guy, but, whatever.
Okay. How does this guy look? This is he's a tall, muscular man, resplendent in golden armor, his helm thrown back to reveal a strong and handsome face, flowing dark hair and piercing gray eyes. Side he wears a sheath of beaten gold that holds a massive broadsword. Its pommel encrusted with a king's ransom and fabulous jewels, and emblazoned golden shield is a kingfisher bird poised to strike at unseen prey. He's kind of shimmering and glowing, but he bows to you upon you turning around. Anyway, sir, I congratulate you. You should succeed in this test, at least I hope so. You'll be among the chosen few, the most heroic mortals in the world. You shall choose.
So, how strong are you?
Well, I essentially, having served the god of justice, Heronius, for many, many years, I'm reasonably strong, but I'm essentially, my family's duty is to basically...
I pull the table over between us.
Okay.
Arm wrestle me.
Okay. I kind of just wanted to brief you about the task you're going to undertake.
Arm wrestle. You got some pretty big muscles there. I want to test myself.
Okay. Do a strength score. Oh.
Calculator. I've got that number at that number equals. I got a 31.
Got a 31. Yeah, he nat one. So, so you start arm wrestling. It's like, wow, that's a mighty strong. Boom! It's done. You tried to resist. It didn't matter. It's like, well, I think you were quite worthy for this test, then, sir. So, what the hell just happened? Okay.
I think I dented the table.
Yeah, he actually kind of holds his hand and it's like it's a little sore from what you did. And what is this thing doing? This thing's being a pest.
Yeah, I don't see how such a scrawny little dude. Okay.
I think you are quite worthy for this test. My job is just to be the steward of this and welcome you to the competition. Now,
I am a fantastical beast, and you know where to find me.
Indeed.
What's that?
that was the DM crying.
I'm just full of puns today, aren't I?
Anyway, I think yes, you're quite strong. I think you'll be perfect for this mission. Take from my hand this golden ring. You could
use
it holy?
It.
Yeah, you could.
Is it holy?
Now I have to look it up. God damn it! All right.
Is it sanctified?
I don't. Hang on. I don't think so. Do you wish to examine it?
Yes, before I touch it.
It's got tiny images of a kingfisher. It's the identical emblem he has on his shield. It's got a diamond in it. And
is it a sacred religious artifact?
You can't tell immediately by looking at it unless you're going to make it.
Knowledge.
What?
Hold up. Knowledge, religion. $25.
It does seem to have religious significance to it, but you're not specifically where exactly you remember seeing that kingfisher symbol before.
Huh. Yeah, I'm not touching that.
Why not, sir?
Because it's gonna burn right through me.
I don't think it will.
Do you know what I am?
Yes, I do.
And you're telling me that's not gonna hurt a vampire?
It's not going to hurt you.
I cautiously poke it with my finger.
Nothing happens.
I carefully grasp it.
All right, here you go. Now, with this ring, you can actually find the castle, and it will indulge.
I already know where it is.
Yes, you're quite resourceful. I sense that you'd already had an idea of where it's already at. You may not need it, but basically, think of this as basically, essentially,
a token of your.
A token of my appreciation, and also as well, basically
a trophy for defeating you in an arm wrestle.
Yes, a trophy for defeating me in an arm wrestling contest. But essentially, this signifies that you are indeed chosen for this task.
Let me pull out my camera. Selfie. Click.
You don't have a camera.
I've been to Earth.
It doesn't mean you have a camera. Is that in your character sheet? Did you actually have that already?
No comment.
I'm not speaking as him right now. I'm speaking as the dungeon master. Do you actually wake up this morning and say, "I'm going to take my cell phone and take it with me"?
I said camera, not a cell phone. Can I roll D% to see the odds of that?
I will.
Okay.
You have an old-timey camera. It's actually kind of large. You had it in your bag of holding. It's really clunky, and it takes 45 minutes to develop any pictures.
That's perfectly fine.
Okay. You pull that out, and he stops. And what? And
you said you know what I am. Take a selfie. Come on. Pose for picture.
He awkwardly thumbs up.
Come on. Okay, so pose like you were getting a painting made of you.
I have very little time, sir. I need to tell you about the quest and give you some information.
I need to commemorate this as me beating you, because you're how much taller than me?
I don't see to know how that matters. I mean, I know what you are.
I mean, your arms are almost as big around as me.
I work out. I don't, I'm essentially.
That's why this matters.
I'm essentially an avatar of Heronius. Fine.
Click.
We'll go into what actually develops when you take a picture of him later. So you got a Polaroid picture of him that has not developed yet. Anyway, now you must go to the island, go to the castle, and there you must defeat any who oppose you. Give them no quarter. They shall do their utmost to keep you from your goal. Gain the castle, and inside retrieve a token of your mission, a stone of surpassing beauty and light, which is hidden within its walls. Now beware.
Stone of surpassing beauty.
Stone of surpassing beauty. Now beware, the castle's guardian beasts, for they too shall seek to bar your path. I shall appear before you again when you possess the shiny stone. Deliver it into my hand, and your worth shall be proven and your trial ended.
Question.
Yes.
What if I got it now?
What do you mean? Well, once you get it, I will appear before you, and you give it to me. Yeah. Once that happens, you then shall have those things you choose as your reward, and your name will be the ranks of the few whose worth is known to the gods themselves.
So what if I just kind of had it immediately?
Hang on. All right, repeat it again.
So what if I just had the stone in my hands?
He raises his hands and say, "You have the metal to succeed on this quest. Fear not. Seek the castle. Pass the test."
What if I just kind of skip the test and just get the stone?
Well, getting the stone is part of the test.
So I can get it however I want, right?
Once you get it, you pass the test.
And it's called the Stone.
It is a shiny stone of surpassing beauty.
Shiny Stone of Surpassing Beauty.
Have you taken the ring by this point?
I have the ring in my hand.
Okay. Get the.
I put my camera away. I just kind of have the photo waiting for it to develop. But I have the ring.
The moment you look away to put your camera away, he's gone. But the ring is still there.
He's gone, but the ring is still there?
Yes.
Okay, I put the ring in a pocket.
Okay.
Gonna make this way too easy. I wish the stone
from downstairs. You hear it's like coming down yet?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm coming.
All right.
I go out to the street.
Okay.
I wish.
Oh God.
The stone of. What was the name of it again?
It is a stone of surpassing beauty.
The stone of surpassing beauty were in my hands.
Okay. You cast a spell, and poof! There is suddenly a beautiful, like sparkling emerald. It's like a geode, and it's like beautiful, sparkling with like red and crystals, and it's like something. It's like something a geologist like pulled out of a cave, and it sparkles and it's pretty, and it's in your hand.
It's so beautiful. I want to marry it.
What just happened, says the animal.
What?
What just happened, says the animal. Why did you, Lorala, who's confused, that's very nice. Why did you just, what did you just do?
This is the thing we needed to go get from the tower thing. That was in the middle of the thing. They told me the name of it, so I just wished I had it.
Okay.
Magic.
That's it?
I think so.
Okay.
We'll see if the dude pops back up. There's a dude that told me about it. There's a dude that kind of just came out of nowhere, gave me this ring, told me to go get the stone.
A dude just came out of nowhere and appeared to you.
Yes, he was like welcoming us to the test or whatnot. Welcoming me to the test. Thinking right after I threw the thing out. Right after
he already knows that we're like doing this.
Yes.
How?
He knew I was a vampire. He knew I was another thing.
The animal looks
new.
Lorala just kind of like, and she's looked kind of pensive as well. It's like, that's awfully suspicious.
So I take the stone, I leave it in one hand, I pull the ring back out.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Huh. Where's the dude?
The dude is nowhere to be seen.
Damn it. Did you mean he's actually at the tower?
I don't know what you're doing. The last time, like, you just did things and you didn't tell us what you were doing.
Okay, so I'm telling you that there was a guy. I beat him in an arm wrestle. When my photo finishes developing, I'll have proof.
Are you sure you're not still crazy?
I'm not crazy about this one.
Exactly. He's perfectly sane.
How do you think I got this ring?
He's perfectly sane, says a voice from behind you that sounds like that blue monster that you see all the time.
A what?
That blue monster that you used to see that was like always peeking around corners of buildings.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Do you look at him?
Yeah.
He's hiding behind a building. You're totally sane. And he slides back and is gone.
Hey, what's your name?
He's gone.
Oh, I want to know his name. I want to know that blue guy's name. Okay, but this guy was like...
What are you talking about? What blue guy?
So, okay, forget the blue guy, all right? So, this ring came from, like, a magical, like, holy dude.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I beat him in an arm wrestle. He gave me the ring, and he said it would help us find it would tell us where the stone is.
Okay.
This stone. And, he said once I have the stone, he'd come back. I'd see him again.
Okay.
He said I told him I already knew where it was. I don't need the ring. He's like, yeah, just take the ring anyways. We have a lot of them, I guess. I don't know. And he's like, I'll help you find the place. I'll help you tell where it is. And I'm all like, no, I ain't going there. If you tell me what the name of the stone is, and now I know exactly what I need to get. So I mean, whatever. I wish, and so I got kicked out, and I was like, I wish, whatever. And this happened.
So what do we do now?
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say I need to put the ring on.
Okay.
I put it on my right ring finger.
What direction are you facing?
North.
Okay.
I feel like that's the wrong direction.
Mm-hmm.
I
don't know.
I slip the ring onto my right ring finger.
Okay.
And I just kind of turn around. Like do a 360.
Which direction do you turn to your left? You turn to your right.
I turn to my right.
Turn to your right. Nothing happens.
I turn to my left.
Nothing happens.
I take the ring and I put it on my left ring finger.
Okay.
And I turn right 360 degrees.
The moment you face east, it suddenly brightens up like a flashlight, and it suddenly brightly illuminates on your hand.
Light. Why bright light?
Lorala is whispering in the animal's ear, and Animal's shaking his head.
No. You put the ring on. You'll see what I'm talking about.
What? Well, it started shining when you turned to the left. That's east, right?
Yes.
Okay. But you got the ring from him. What does the ring do?
It tells us where this thing is. The stone of surpassing beauty.
Okay, then why is it glowing when you turn to the east?
Are there more than one of these things?
I don't know. I'm just accompanying you, in order to find a way to make you not the slave of a monster.
Okay. I pocket my stone of surpassing beauty.
Okay.
I take this ring off and I give it to the dude, the animal.
Yeah, he takes it.
Put that on your left ring finger, poor favor.
Puts it on.
Okay, look east.
He looks east and it starts glowing.
Cool. We're gonna go that way.
Okay. Let's get a move on.
I hate how there's more than one of these stones.
Is there more than one of these stones? I don't know. I don't know what this guy's.
There's likely more than one of these stones. Gave me another one.
All right.
Just wasted a wish spell.
Let's get it.
Feel like I just wasted a wish spell.
You might have. All right, let's get a move on. So
So we start walking.
Laurel actually stops them, and basically she kind of insists on they getting something to drink before they go. So they go back in the inn and they pick up just like a mug of ale for the two of them, and they start walking. You start walking east, and it starts leading you outside of the town.
Okay, so we're outside of the town. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Cool. We're walking in that direction, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I keep walking. I keep going.
Okay, you're walking, and you have a random encounter.
I have a random encounter.
Cool.
Cool.
I'm waiting to use these. So
finally a random encounter.
Yes.
It's been ages. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yes. It's not exactly going to be what you think it's going to be, though. I mean, because these random encounters I built are kind of weird. Intentionally. All right, you see a wagon heading in the opposite direction you're coming in, kind of heading towards the town. You've been actually walking for like several hours. It's been like, and outside the city is like forests, and there's a path, and there's kind of, there's roads and whatnot. And the opposite direction is basically a wagon, and there's a dude on the wagon, and I'm gonna check. I'm gonna look something up real quick to kind of get an idea of what, kind of remind myself what this guy's supposed to look like.
Okay.
He's wearing like a lot of black, and like he has kind of like kind of short sleeve on his shirt. He has like a guitar swung over his back, and he's basically he's
okay.
Got like kind of shoulder length hair and a beard.
It's a bard.
Yeah, kind of like a bard, but
Is it worse than a bard?
I need you to make.
Is it a bard with no spells?
I need you to make a knowledge popular culture check.
It's a bard with no spells. Knowledge pop culture?
Yes.
Oh God.
Culture from modern D20.
Oh no.
If you don't have that, then it's a knowledge check.
It's just an intelligence.
Yeah. I know. I just want to be a dick.
24.
24. It's actually not that bad. Yeah, it looks like he's kind of familiar, but you can't place where you've seen this guy before. And his wagon's moving towards you, but like on the other side of the road.
Hello, good sir. You look familiar.
How's it going? Oh, well, I'm a traveling bard. We're gonna go play in this town that we forgot the name of. What I say was the name of the town you were in? Like Morbrook?
I don't know.
I think it was like Morbrook.
Did we meet at the inn?
No, I don't think so. I'm heading to Mournbrook right now to I'm gonna go stay there for a bit. Might put on a concert or two. My name is Larles.
Larles
Ulrich, from the city of Metallica.
I think we met before.
Hold on, stop. He didn't say that.
He didn't say that.
He didn't say that. I fucked up. All right. I am Larles Ulrich from the Rock.
Yes, Peeler, you messed up.
Yeah, I did. I'm Larles Ulrich from Metallica. I'm a guitarist from there. Got a band. We're called Metallica. Make another knowledge check. As the name Metallica.
A knowledge what check?
Knowledge popular culture. Intelligence check.
Knowledge pop culture for Metallica?
Yes.
Well, that's a bad roll. 17.
It doesn't ring any bells.
It doesn't. But I'm pretty sure you were just at the town we were just at with the thing, and you told us a story about a magical item thingy.
No, you must be mistaken, dude. I haven't gotten there yet. I'm heading there right now. He looks nothing like the guy you spoke to.
Oh, well, I'm confusing you.
In fact, you remember that guy's name? His name was Garrett. Garrett Kildea.
Okay. Oh no, that was Garrett. I see so many new faces every day. I can't keep up with them. Why don't you travel with us for a little while?
Oh man, I'm heading there. I'm gonna go perform a little bit there. But come
with us. Come with us. We'll take good care of you.
I'm going in the opposite direction.
A bard can be a very helpful thing. I know y'all have lots of wonderful.
Okay, actually,
and your music can be so touching sometimes. I've cried listening to a bard song before.
I appreciate that, but yeah, I'd feel a little more comfortable just kind of like I had plans to go here. I'm going to go there. Nice talking to you. And he starts moving on.
I would like to make a persuasion check. But if you come with us, there's lots of loot involved.
Hold on. Hold on before making that. So.
Never mind. That's a crit fail.
Oh, you crit fail?
I crit fail on my on my persuasion attempt to get him to come with us.
Oh, don't worry. I'll make it really bad in a minute. What?
Oh no.
Something up.
Oh no.
The epic level handbook is huge right now. You crit fail?
I crit fail my persuasion attempt.
Okay. All right. So I gotta ask you a question, Auxcentius.
Yes.
What happens when you have a perfectly friendly encounter that turns into combat? Like when there was absolutely no reason, like, you know, to and yet it somehow, for no fault of your own, you suddenly are fighting for your life.
I'm fighting.
I don't know yet. Hold on.
I'm not raising any weapons
I need to check something.
I'm not raising any weapons against this man. I am not provoking an attack. I'm just trying to persuade him to join us.
No, I'm really just stalling because I need to actually check something.
To become one of us.
One of us. Okay.
Yes, I'm glad I got you changing.
So you start persuading him. The moment you move forward and you start trying to talk to him, he immediately like speeds up.
The moment what?
The moment you start talking to him, you start like wanting to request that he come along with him. He immediately like speeds up the horse and starts running the fuck away as fast as he can. Congratulations, you freaked him out, and now he.
Never mind. He looked like he ate bad, anyways.
You know, we don't have to like recruit every single person we run into along the way.
Well, no, he just looked oddly familiar.
Okay.
And he looked like he ate well.
Yeah, he seemed like a nice guy. I think you kind of freaked him out there. You're a little too eager for him to join. It's not that big a deal. We'll be fine. We'll be fine on our own.
Okay, let's continue on.
Okay. All right, so you go on, and it gets dark, and boy, your compatriots seem like they're getting tired. So,
would you like to stop and rest?
Yeah, I think we are. We think we should.
Oh, okay.
We should sleep in shifts.
I mean, it's still nighttime. I'm not going to get tired till morning.
Okay, well, so you're good. You're gonna keep watch for us.
Yes.
Cool. And they run off and set up a tent and do things, and they sleep tonight. Okay, and you stay through the night. And nothing happens.
Okay.
And morning comes, and yay, and you guys.
I wait for them to wake up.
They wake up. They wake up.
You know, I'm getting very sleepy right now.
You in real life?
No, in the game.
The Flutterbudgets?
Yes.
Oh shit. That's right. Well, okay, truth be told, you don't have to sleep. You can, you know, you like to sleep, if that makes any sense.
I will attempt to stay awake with you for some time.
Well, I mean, like, dawn is approaching, and sun, and bad. So, like, do you want to, like...
I have my parasol.
Okay.
I have my robes.
You're just going to cover... All right. Okay, well, here's the thing. Now that the dawn is coming up, even though you're completely covered, you are really uncomfortable. Because it's not directly hurting you, but you can feel the sun, and you can feel yourself smoking. Just a little bit.
Can we get moving?
I mean, dude, do you want us to, like... Do you want to, like, take a nap and we'll just, like, keep you inside the coffin and, you can just rest?
And if you want to carry me, then yes.
I was gonna...
But if I pass out at any time, I will be asleep.
All right, shut the fuck up and get in the coffin.
Fart clouds into the coffin.
You fart cloud in the coffin. Okay, so what you don't see... Once you're inside the coffin, you start resting and you start like, relax. And then you feel the whole thing shaking as you can hear the two of them, like, tying the thing down with rope and actually tying it to the animal's back. So, and then you sleep, but it's kind of a bumpy ride as you're your oafish friend is basically kind of carrying you along.
Odds that my coffin weighs no more than 20 pounds.
Well, it does. It doesn't. Well, yeah, but you're inside of it, and you weigh more than 20 pounds.
Odds that it's a coffin of holding.
It's not a coffin of holding.
Damn it. Okay.
So, I mean, as far as you can tell, all that Nyarlathotep sprung for you was just blood, and other than that, he's like it's a cheap ass wood coffin.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. So moving right along, and another random encounter.
In the day?
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, daylight. Okay, number 6. Oh, that's not good.
I'll be back in a second.
Okay.
Hello?
Yes.
I'm back. Okay.
Okay. Ooh. This thing I rolled is bad. Here it is. Okay. Suddenly you feel the coffin slam to the ground, and you hear the animal shout, "Animal, Flutterbudgets, wake up! Something's happening." Do you wake up?
What?
Okay, you're still inside the coffin. What are you gonna do?
What? What's going on?
Something's happening. Something's coming towards us.
What's coming? What's coming?
I don't know. It's some big metal flying thing.
Oh, jeez. Okay, big metal flying thing. Pops open coffin parasol. Where is it?
Okay, so in the sky, you see a green and silver object that basically is flying through the sky at incredibly fast speeds and appears to be bearing down at you.
Odds are that's a green metallic dragon somehow. I don't know. Roll for knowledge dungeoneering. Okay. Let's see here. This number plus this number equals that number 34.
34. Okay.
That's a 34.
That is a spaceship.
Oh no, that should not be here.
Specifically, it is a crawl. Specifically, it is a crawl shuttle of the Skrull Empire.
That should not be here.
Yeah, it's heading right towards you, and it seems to be lighting up. I would roll initiative if I were you.
That should not be here. The initiative.
I should probably initiative for my 2 characters as well.
Yeah, that would be good. Let's see, that number plus this number is that number. I have a 32.
32. Okay. It nat ones, so that's good. 32. I got a 20. Animal's got a 20. Lorala has a 25. So it's you, Lorala, Animal, and the ship.
Great. Guys, I say we start booking it now.
All right, let's get out of here.
Runs the direction we need to go.
Well, it's coming the opposite direction. So it's like if you run straight, you're just going to get closer to it. It's in the sky, but I mean...
And it's falling.
Go. Huh? No,
it's falling.
It's not falling, it's flying.
Oh! How big is it?
It's pretty big. It looks like a good sized merchant vessel, like in terms of like in terms of like, you know, the setting you're actually in. It looks like a good sized like sailing ship, but it's
Do I see
and it's metallic.
does anything look like a weapon?
Oh yeah, it's got weapons on it.
Oh,
It's got laser guns and missile launchers and shit like that, and it's like you somehow know what the Skrulls are. What you know of the Skrull Empire is they are some spacefaring alien species of green shapeshifters.
okay. Not sure how that's here. Not sure why that's here. Not sure what it's doing. How far away is it?
It's about... It's up in the air. It looks like it's about a mile away from you, but it's moving directly towards you. And it's like, you know, it's like, it like looks... It's a mile away from you, but basically you can see it, and it's like flying directly towards you.
That's not good.
I would love to tell you its movement speed, but I can't. It's actually 60 feet in length, to tell you the truth. 60 feet in length, gargantuan sized.
Not sure this is gonna work.
Okay. I was waiting to see what's he gonna do if I throw a spaceship at him.
Odds are that I know how that it has engines.
It does have engines, yes.
I know it has engines.
Yes.
I cast Limited Wish. I wish that its engines would critically fail and blow up midair.
Okay. You cast a wish spell. Okay. You cast a wish spell for it to for the engines to explode in midair, and suddenly there's some kind of flash of light around it, like the shield's going up, and nothing happens and it's still heading towards you.
Okay, that didn't work. Oh, that's bad. Very bad. Very, very bad. So we're gonna have to find a way to fight this thing. I'm gonna have to wait till it gets closer to use that. I'll have to wait till it gets closer to use that, and it's got shields. So, ooh, I could use that. Do I have that?
Actually, I'm looking this over. I have made a mistake of some kind. Okay, so you know how I said it had weapons?
Yeah.
Okay, it does, but this is odd to you. The weapons are melee weapons. It has what are known as grappler arms on it, specifically designed for grappler contact with like other spaceships, which is a rare phenomenon. But and yeah, you don't know a whole lot about this model of ship, but apparently this is a it's a shuttle. It's not really this is not a combat vessel. But it's like the grapplers are basically designed they're really actually designed to actually find something in space and pull it in. And they can be used to like break away it can be used in melee with like a ship or a robot flying around in space. But it's like this isn't actually a combat vessel, but for some reason it's heading right towards you. You still there? Auxcentius, you still there?
Yes, I am here.
Okay. All right. So did you hear everything I said?
No.
Okay. It's basically when I said it has weapons on it, it actually
I I heard that. I heard that it's got grapple hooks, pretty much.
Yeah, and they're meant to like they're actually designed to just hold objects in space and
Just
the ship.
Grab onto things and not actually combat. It's not a combat ship.
Yeah, but it can't. Those things can be used in combat if it needs.
They can be used as melee weapons. Yes.
Yeah, then it's heading right towards you.
I'm gonna wait for it.
Your wish spell did not work.
Yeah, I know this. I'm gonna wait for it. I'm freaking out a little bit.
Good. I'm glad I achieved that. Let's see. So it's Lorala's move. All right, she like makes a dive for the woods and is gonna make a hide check, and she nat 20s it. So she just kind of bolts from your position and like is in the woods, and you can't even see where she's at. And
the hell did Spider Lady go?
Now, what? In order to detect a hide check, what are you supposed to make in Pathfinder? Like,
perception.
Profession, or like wisdom, essentially.
Yes.
Okay.
Perception.
Okay.
It's a wisdom skill.
Okay. All right. Cool. And well, the animal draws claws, and there's not much he can do. So he's actually going. It's the one downside of this character is I can't fucking do shit in like unless I'm in melee. He is going to run to the woods to make a high check as well. It's just gonna suck because it's him. 21. Okay. All right. So he's you actually can't see him either. You're just kind of standing there in an open field, abandoned by your party mates.
Spider Lady now Wolverine.
Yes. Okay. So suddenly,
at least we could afford an X-Man in this movie.
Here's the thing. So
Deadpool reference. No.
Here's what happens. Suddenly, it looks like the ship goes to warp, and boom, it's instantly in front of you, and it instantly moves to your position, lands, and opens up, and green Skrull soldiers come out pointing guns at you, and they start barking at you. Put your hands in the air. You're under. Well, you speak. You're a polyglot, like right? You know like every language, right?
I speak every language in the Pathfinder book.
Which would not be Skrull. Okay, so yeah, so you pride yourself on basically being able to speak all these different languages. For once, they're speaking a language you do not recognize. It's and they're pointing their guns at you and whatnot, and that's what they're doing. There are how many of these fuckers are there? There's 9 of them.
I just kind of stand there,
and it looks like there's a female Skrull soldier who's like kind of giving the orders around. There's actually there's 4 men and 5 women.
Is the woman attractive?
She has an appearance of 17. Yes. She's Skrull. The ugliest feature of Skrulls is that they have this weird kind of chin butt thing going on, but it's like they have kind of noticeable lines and they have a very distinct chin. But other than that, it's like they're humanoid and she's a pretty hot green chick. If you're good, they move. They're shouting orders at you to put your hands in the air and surrender.
And I don't understand a word they're saying.
Yeah, but they're pointing guns at you and your move.
Oh hey, I remember guns.
Yes.
They didn't stop me before.
That's true.
Do I have delayed blast fireball?
I don't know. Do you?
I'm checking on that one. I think it's a 5th level spell.
Okay.
No. So it's a 7th level spell.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say they're all within 20 feet of if I fire right in the middle of them and I drop a fireball right there?
You will hit all of them.
Would they all? I would hit all of them?
Yes, you would. Yeah, because they essentially the most they could do this round was open the door and start barking orders at you. It's
that would be 17d6 worth of fire damage.
Okay.
I can choose to delay up to 5 rounds.
Okay. So how does this work? You're casting it, but basically you're delaying it. So it'll go off in 5 rounds if you want.
Or I can try to attempt to make peace with them.
It's up to you. It's the ball is in your court, so to speak.
I say, hey, y'all speak this language, hey?
What language do you say that in?
I'm speaking in common.
Okay, y'all speak this language, eh? Do you? You just
people folk.
All right. The commander looks at you and then says in common, "Put your hands in the air and surrender at once." Do you hear me?
Yeah. No. Check your connection.
I mean, voice. Yeah. And can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, she's like surrender at once, in common.
So you want me to surrender and not do what I'm supposed to, which is by someone much more powerful than
you are a prisoner of the Skrull Empire. Stand down at once.
Yeah, and I'm also a giant scary monster, but you're not seeing that one.
Take him! And you don't appear to have convinced them to do anything.
I am so Peeler.
Yeah.
Dreadpirate.
Yes.
You remember that fancy little ability you gave me?
Which would be?
I have a question.
Okay.
Am I still affected by the sunlight if I'm in pseudo-natural creature form?
It's actually, yes, you are. And it's actually worse because if you go into your pseudo-natural creature form, your clothes won't fit anymore. And you could potentially destroy your clothing at that point. And there's essentially no way to hide your body from the sun.
Okay. So I can't do that.
Still there?
Yeah, I'm trying to consider my options here.
Okay. All right,
what if I turn into a dragon?
If you turn into a dragon, you will still be exposed to the sun.
Still affected by sunlight?
Yes.
Okay.
You'd have to do something a little more complicated, where it's like the vampire template no longer applies to you while you're in that state. So just straight up transformation.
I got one. I got a funny one.
Mm-hmm.
I could reverse gravity and then steal their ship.
You could do that.
It'd be so funny. No, I'm not going to do that. So I've been talking. I assume you're going to end my turn.
It depends on how long yeah, basically. You attempted diplomacy, essentially.
I attempted diplomacy.
Yeah. And,
okay. I mean, I have things to do, and they're ordered by much more powerful people.
Yeah, this is a long-ass conversation. Now, I need to ask you a question. All right, magic missile at first level. How much damage is that?
Magic missile at first level.
Yeah.
Hold up. I actually have that spell. I actually have it prepared. I actually have 3 uses prepared. It is 1d4 plus 1 damage.
1d4 plus 1 damage, and it's only
but it's only target up to 5 creatures, no 2 of which can be more than 15 feet. I think you only get like 1 missile. Hold up. Missile strikes unerringly target. Yeah, it's 1d4 plus 1 points of force damage per missile, and you get 1 missile per caster level.
Okay.
Up to so at for every 2 caster levels beyond first, you gain additional missile. 2 at third, 3 at fifth, 4 at seventh, and 5 at ninth.
Okay.
So what's his determine his caster level, and then determine how many missiles it's going to be firing, and then that's how many points of damage it's going to do. Is 1d4 plus 1 per missile.
Let's see. Okay. Yeah, then that probably wouldn't be the smartest thing for this character to do.
Does the character feel good about doing it?
No, they don't. And I'm... Where the fuck is... I don't want templates right now. I want swarms. Refresh my memory. Where do you find Spider Swarm in the...
Spider what?
Spider Swarm in the Monster Manual.
I don't know, because what monster manual? The 3.5 one?
3.5 monster manual, yeah.
I don't have a 3.5 monster manual.
God damn it. Hang on a second.
I mean, my easiest guess is to say go to the index and click on that.
I tried. It's not showing me where it is. Alright.
Should look up swarm. Are you summoning a spider swarm?
Uh-huh.
It is.
Oh, here we go. Here's the swarms. Here's the swarms. Spider swarm. Okay.
Okay, what's happening?
I'm about to tell you. Okay. All right. So like while you're arguing with them, suddenly you notice a bunch of spiders start crawling out from underneath the ship. One of them, and they start climbing all over the commander, as well as 2 of the like one of the men and one of the women soldiers, and start biting the ever-loving shit out of them. So they got to make a fortitude save.
So you mean I'm not even having to fight them, pretty much?
Well, essentially your turn's over, and so the next person the turn is doing their thing, and maybe someone has the ability to summon swarms. Spiders. So maybe that's what's happening.
That's totally smart.
Yes.
Someone's going to get fired.
Okay, well, she failed her save. Oh, he definitely failed to save.
So someone's definitely going to get fired.
Yeah. So, okay, first one, 2, 5, and all right.
Someone is uber fired.
So, but spiders start crawling all over the place, and they crawl over the commander and start biting the crap out of her. The commander and the dude don't look like they're taking it too well. They're like, oh, what is these? And they start being bitten. They're like, sickened by the spiders that have suddenly come out and are attacking them. Meanwhile, you hear a howl of rage from the woods, and you recognize that howl. It's your buddy, the animal. And
oh no!
He runs in, and he's raged and fear and frenzied and all these wonderful things, and he's gonna run up and start killing Skrulls. He's gonna target the Skrull. He's closest to the Skrull that's getting bitten by the spiders, so he's gonna go after him first. And let's see. Ooh, where's my?
This is going to be ridiculous. This is going to be utterly ridiculous.
Of course, it always is. We call
this is going to be unnecessarily ridiculous as we deal with.
They are pointing guns at you. The conventional wisdom is fuck those guys. Okay, first hit is a First hit is a 52.
Against me?
No, against them. 1d4 plus 19.
Oh, animals hitting them. Okay.
Yeah, animal. Okay, so the one that's being attacked by the spiders, he goes after him. One claw slash, blood flies everywhere, and yay. Second attack is it hits. Okay, that guy's dead.
Oh.
So the one getting bitten by the spiders, he goes up, boom, boom, 2 hits, cuts the guy in half, kills him, cleaves to the scroll that's next to him, and keeps attacking. And so that hits. That would be 49. And let's see. How much was that damage? Okay, it was yeah.
So the one that some of the spiders is essentially killing her own team.
Yeah, of course they are. They're totally killing them.
They're smart people.
I don't know what you're getting at, but okay. So it's like, so killed one that was covered in the spiders. The next one, she gets hit, takes damage. Third attack is 38, I think is my bonus. It hits. Okay, that one's dead. So he's killed 2 of them. And last one this hits with his third attack, and it would be 42. That hits. And 22. And final attack. Hits as well. And, okay. He kills the third one. And he goes and hits one more. So I remember back at Great Lakes, I couldn't necessarily calculate this terribly well. Okay, so he runs up, he kills the first one that has the spiders on him, like kills him in 2 hits, then cleaves, goes next one, kills that one in 2 hits. A third one kills that one in 2 hits, and on the last one he goes and hits a fourth one and damages the fourth one. So he's killed 3 of them. So there's now 6 left. 2 of which are covered in spiders, and one of them's taken 23 damage. So
it's a lot.
Yes.
It's a lot that's happened.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't even need to lift a finger in this fight.
You may not have to. You got 2 people helping you out. Yeah, so he just rolls up, rah, blah, 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 kills 3 of the Skrulls, hits another one, and it's down to them. They're all freaking out, so 6 of them, they basically, all 6 of them turn their guns on him. So he's going to take 6 pulse rifle blasts to the face.
The animal?
The animal, yeah.
Poor guy.
He just killed 3 of them, like, right off the bat, and wounded another one. They're freaking out.
Poor guy. I'm about to go poke them or drop a fire. Well, I can't drop a fireball. Animals over there now. Great. Yeah. Ruined my plan. All right. I'm about to go poke them.
Well, whatever. All right. 6 of them at a +4.
I mean, when you're dropping 17d6 damage on
one of them,
AOE.
One of them, the first one blasts him and hits. The second one, his gun jams, and he'll have to take around in order to unjam it. Third one,
this is a plasma gun jam.
Yeah, you don't know how their technology works. Third one hits. He's also got a really shitty AC right now because of he's raging and fury. Second one hits. Third one hits. The fourth one hits. Fifth one, which is the lady covered in spiders who's not bothered by it too much. She hits, and the queen, she opens fire and hits. So, 5 of them blast me for... How much hit points do I have? That's probably an important thing to figure out right now.
Yeah.
Will this kill me?
Well, typically, if you're playing a barbarian, you have a lot of HP. So I'm going to go with no.
I think I'm going to be all right. But...
because not only do you have a die 12 for your hit die, but you also have a class based off the Constitution score. So you should have a high Constitution modifier.
Yes, but I'm also about to take 3 die 10 times 5. So it's my own fault.
So you're
60
telling
damage.
me you're looking at a max of 30 times 5.
Okay, he's alive. He's fine. They blast him and just
9, 12, 15. You're looking at a max of 150 damage.
He's still taking it like a champ. That's their move, and it is your go. There's 6 of them left.
Not being very smart right now.
What, you or him?
Rushing out there like that to go into something you don't even know.
You know this. You know him. You know this is what he does. He ruins your friendships. You befriend those horrible demons that were going to rape you back in.
It's okay. It's okay. I've ruined his sex life at least once.
Yeah, that's true. That's definitely true. What you gonna do, brother? What you gonna do?
Me?
Yes, it's your move.
Oh, I didn't know it was my move.
It's your turn. They decided to open fire on him because he killed 3 of them.
Well,
They're literally trying to kill him with fire.
let's see here. I would like to start attacking them with my Flaming Frost Longbow.
Okay.
That's a lot of damage. All right, I get 2 attacks with that. First one's going to be at plus 22.
Okay.
So that's going to be 30.
Which one are you shooting?
The one that's not affected by the spiders.
But she has spiders on her?
Yes.
All right, you hit.
So that's going to be 1d6 base, 1d6 fire, and 1d6 frost. So that's 4, 5, 10 plus 17, so 27 damage.
Okay.
And second arrow.
You shoot her.
Same target.
Okay.
Same target. Crit.
Okay.
Not 20. So that's another die 6. So that's 4 die 6. So that's 2d6 weapon, 1 flaming, 1 frost. 12 plus 17.
12 damage?
No, hold up. It's 29 damage.
29 damage? Yeah, she's dead.
Okay, cool.
You nail her right in the head.
Yay!
Yeah. First one you get her in the chest, second one in the head. She drops.
I'm sad I had to throw an arrow through her boob.
What are you gonna do? That's all you can do?
That's all I'm gonna do.
Okay,
I have no need to move.
Alright, let's see. Oh, I forgot to actually damage her for the she needs to make another fortitude save. Yeah, she fucks it up. So she takes another hit to her strength. All right. And she gets bitten again. This time she makes it though. Okay, so the commander is like looks really weakened from the spider bites, trying to knock the spider off her, but this time she seems to actually shrug off some of the damage they had, but she doesn't look too good. And meanwhile the swarms of spiders move to two more. Like essentially, Animal killed one of the Skrulls that had spiders on them. You killed the other one with spiders on them. So the spiders just move to the two next available Skrulls and get on them and start biting the crap out of them. And one of them makes it, one of them doesn't. The one that does not make it takes 1 strength damage. So he looks a little woozy, but he's hanging in there. And then 3 more swarms of spiders come out of nowhere, and one of them actually like essentially there's only a couple more Skrulls left, so 2 of them get on the last 2 remaining Skrulls and bite the crap out of them. The other group of spiders just kind of wander around and have nothing to do and just kind of like can't occupy the same space, I guess. So it's like there's extra spiders there that are just there for no reason.
I like how there's extra spiders and they're ignoring our party.
Yeah, the other spiders show up and just kind of look around and like, well, I guess our work is done. And so
was this Lorala's doing?
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, why else would it not be attacking?
I don't know.
Us?
Okay, so the other 2 spiders climb all over the Skrulls, but they're dusting them off as best they can. And
Lorala spellcaster. Somebody's getting a promotion.
yeah, exactly. You're talking smack. I
thought it was one of them.
No, it's you don't know why spiders are mysteriously coming out of nowhere and helping you, and why Lorala is curiously absent.
Still,
although you find it suspicious. Okay, so the animal keeps on going on. He's already slashed this one dude who blasted him. He just moves right in and keeps attacking. And all right, I think I got my moves memorized. So first attack, he hits. Let's see, dead. So first comes in, slice. Cuts the fuck out of that dude. Goes to the next one with that same hit. So 1 down. Second one hits. Damages him. Second attack. Okay. Well, it hits. And dead. So 2 dead. That second attack cleaves to a third one. Hits. Okay, third attack. And hits. Yeah, dead. And that third attack cleaves into a fourth one. And that hits. Still alive. And final attack. Hits. And yeah, dead. And then, all right, so, okay, so I've killed 4 of them, and I'm still cleaving, so I go to the last one, which is the lady in charge. And I go after her, and it hits, and it deals 20 damage. Okay. So, they're all dead except for the lady in charge, and she just took 20 damage. He just goes in there like, rah, blah, 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 and just starts like cutting a swath through the drow, cutting them to pieces, like 2 hits, like 2 hits, and they like fly into pieces. And he goes in and he slashes her, and she's wounded. And it's her go. I'm gonna make her do a will save right now.
A will save to not surrender?
Yeah. Like I'm yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm not sure if I should. Yeah.
We'll save. We need another party member.
Yeah, she's stubborn, so like, well, she just seeing all of her men die. She attempts to make a 5-foot step back, which actually gets her away from the spiders that are on her.
Attack of opportunity from the animal?
No, it doesn't. It's only a 5-foot step. She basically takes a 5-foot step back, screams "fuck you" and just blasts me right in the face. For the glory of the Empire, and she shoots me. I get hit. Take 3d10. And I take 15 damage. 709 minus 15.
Jesus.
I'm at 694. I actually have class levels, unlike you. So which makes up for the fact that I'm not a nightmare from beyond the stars. So she blasts him. He keeps on coming. It's your move.
We're gonna give her the old 1-2 longbow screw here.
Okay.
First attack's gonna be is that my threat range? No. All right. 19, 22. So I'm assuming a 19 plus 22 hits.
That does hit.
Okay, so boom. We're gonna deal.
Yeah, give me your damage.
Let's see. 3 base, 4 fire, 5 frost, so 9, 10, 12, plus 17, 29.
Dead.
Yeah.
You nail her right in the heart, and just,
I'm gonna shoot her again just to be sure.
You nail her right in the heart, and she drops. Ah!
All right, I walk up to her. I thump another one into her.
All right, so you finish your attack and do your second attack, and then you're gonna walk up and
Well, hold up. Is there another one alive?
That she was the last one.
Okay, well, I thump another one into her face.
Is this your second attack per round?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Yeah, you shoot her. Yeah, you automatically hit. You shoot her in the face. Okay, and I need to make a will save. Let me double check. Okay. And I made it, so I don't kill you. So, all right. So basically, upon her dropping, the animal calms down, sheaths its claws, and it was like, and the spiders just kind of like middle around and kind of mind their own business and kind of disperse.
Cool.
So we've killed.
Dun 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 dun.
Congratulations, you have killed a small squadron of scrolls. After a few minutes, Lorala comes back. And
so, Spider Lady friend Miss Lorala here, got a question for you.
What would that be?
Were you the one that summoned the spiders?
I did.
I'm gonna promote you.
Thank you. Did we have rank? Did I miss something?
To captain.
I'm a captain now.
And you, good sir, you are promoted to brigadier general.
Great, cool. The hell are these things?
Military ranks of officers.
No, these green people.
Things that don't belong here at all.
I mean, are they Yankee or something like that? I mean, I've never seen anything like these guys before.
They are spacefarers. I don't know how they got here. They shouldn't be here.
Space.
Alien.
From like the astral plane?
From like, okay, so something on Earth taught me some things. I learned some things. If you go straight up far enough, you can't breathe anymore because there's no air.
Okay.
In that thing, They call that a vacuum because there is no air.
We know what a vacuum is, says Lorala.
Okay, so that's called space.
It's not the astral plane.
No, it's called space.
Okay.
Now, let's say you want to travel through space. You need a space ship. That's what this is. I pointed the giant green spaceship behind me. This doesn't belong here.
You can use this to actually leave the material plane? You can go up into this space?
You're still on the material plane. You're just not in a livable material plane.
At what point do you fall off the planet, says Lorala?
You don't. You don't. Well, you do.
Literally the ends of the earth.
Well, not the ends of the earth. It's just kind of like... Okay, the earth isn't flat.
I wasn't sure if it was flat or not. I've heard rumors.
It's not flat. Okay. And if it is, the people who consider it flat in some worlds are considered crazy.
So this thing that they're traveling around in is like, you know how to fly the thing?
I've never flown one before. I know what it does. I know what it's used for. I don't know how to pilot it.
Okay. You think we can get some money for these weapons they were using on us?
These
are like these are clearly some kind of magical wands or something like that, right? You know how to use this shit, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I know how to use it. It's not magic.
Okay.
It's pure mechanics.
Essentially, the animal and Lorala immediately start looting the dead. So it's like I'm wondering if you want to get in on this, or should they just take it all?
What we should do is we should put it all back in the spaceship, and I'll see if I can fly the spaceship. And if I can fly the spaceship, we take the spaceship where we need to go, cutting our trip down dramatically, much shorter.
Okay.
And then we don't have to dispose of the bodies because we will have to get rid of
Are you going to at all look through the bodies? Are you going to like at all loot the bodies, basically?
Yes, we'll search the bodies as we put them on the ship.
Okay. You find 9 pulse rifles. You need the personal firearm proficiency feat in order to use them effectively. If not, you use it at a -4 penalty. They do 3d10 fire damage. They crit on a ×2. They do ×2 on a crit. Their range is 80 feet. They have a 50-shot box magazine, and every single one of the scrolls also has 2 spare magazines. So like each one has like 150 shots per like scroll. So.
It's a lot of ammo.
Yeah. I was ready for. I wasn't expecting them to actually get out of the ship. I think in my head they got a laser gun, but like the thing I actually looked on is like, yeah, no, they don't. This is a shuttle. So it's like, so they, but yeah, that's
cargo transport.
Yeah, and so how many of each are you going to take?
Personally, I'm going to just leave them where they are.
Okay, so Lorala and the animal will take them all. So, animal's going to take 5 of each. She's going to take 4 of each. So
that's ridiculous. All right. So we're going to put the bodies back on the ship. What knowledge do I need?
Why are we going to put you mentioned this then? Is like, why are we going to put the bodies in the ship with us?
We're going to put the bodies on the ship so that we don't have to dispose of the bodies.
But then we have to ride around with the bodies in us and they'll stink.
But we can't have anyone find the bodies here.
Why not?
Because they're not from here.
So they'll just Lorala tries, so they'll probably just assume there's some kind of monster that escaped the Underdark or some other I don't know, some Mercane travelers.
They don't belong here. We need to get rid of the bodies somewhere else.
Well, why don't we just bury the bodies then?
We need to bury them where no one's going to find them.
Morales says, okay, that's what we're going to do. You leave that to us.
Okay.
They drag the two of them, like on Lorala directing the animal, they drag them about 10 feet away from you and immediately start burying them.
Is there a loudspeaker that I can use on this thing?
Okay, what you need to make is either a use magical device check or a knowledge technology check.
Use magic device.
Okay.
Which I kind of fucked myself on. That's charisma based. Yeah, I fucked myself on that. So 9 because I'm a spellcaster, so I didn't take use magic device as a skill.
Okay, you cannot find a speaker.
Can I do that knowledge technology and just apply my intelligence score?
Yes, you may.
That's all I'm gonna do.
Yes, you may. Last I checked, it's not a class skill of yours, so yeah.
Well, that's gonna be 14
to find a speaker.
To yes.
You can't find a speaker now.
Okay, I'm gonna search this thing for a manual or a book to tell me what to do.
Make a search check.
Okay, perception. Oh, I feel dumb. I feel very dumb.
What do you get?
I crit failed my search.
You find some unusual alien pornography.
Cool. I have no idea what it is.
You see like lizard, you see like alien lizard men like drilling some woman with like 6 arms, and like and then like some horrible bug creature getting gangbanged by something that's like a slug.
So you say bug creature? Do you mean something that speaks? Hold up.
It looks like the queen of the people from Dragon Ball Z.
Does it look like the Ziriac?
What's Ziriac?
The Ziriac, the language of like insects and stuff.
No, I mean this is all in scroll. You find another porno mag that's got a foxy looking scroll.
I'm gonna use linguistics to try and learn it.
Okay.
Use linguistics to learn a language. The 41.
You are able to gain a smattering of scroll. You feel like you can actually transcribe. You could actually start transcribing this. And it says things like hot, sticky arthropod action. Sexiest slut in all of Alpha Centauri. Naughty Cree bitches.
Why did I have to learn this off of that? Why is...
Hey, you chose to read the porn.
Peeler.
You now won. You're lucky I gave you anything.
Can I look for another book?
Of course you can.
I'm gonna look for another book.
Okay.
Oh no.
What? What'd you roll?
No, why?
That one?
Why do the dice hate me? I got a 1 again.
Okay, this time you find a copy of Moby Dick. And for some reason it has like a bunch of bookmarks in it. And it's written in English. Would you have English as a language?
I have common as a language.
Okay, then yeah, it's written in a language you don't understand. It has a bunch of
that I can understand.
It's not written. It's written in it's not written in a language you can understand. And
I've encountered this language before, so
you've apparently never bothered to actually learn it extensively, or.
Yep. So I'm just gonna hit that linguistic score up again.
Okay.
That's gonna be a 49.
You have a rudimentary child's understanding of the ABCs and basic English. This book seems a little too complicated for you, but it's something to do with it has something to do with a whale and someone named Ishmael and Quihue.
I look for another book.
And actually, the post-it notes on it have something to the effect that there's a name that pops up that says Kirk, and some profanity, and something at the end that says, "Through the hell's heart I stab at thee. With my last breath, with all my strength, I spit my last breath at thee. Or all my hate, I spit my last breath at thee."
I roll a 41 to look for another book.
Okay.
That would hopefully be the manual.
That would hopefully be the manual. Okay.
I'm looking for a manual. With a 41.
You find a couple of books. You do find a book. Well, okay. It's not a book in a traditional sense. It's like it's like a palm pad, and it is like it's essentially, it reads in scroll basic field guide, and no, it actually says, it says advanced field guide. Essentially, it is it's information on the operation of the ship, but it's very kind of advanced functions. It seems like it's talking a little bit over your head, but you do understand this is in relation to the piloting of the ship. In addition to that, you find an old-fashioned bound book, which appears to be religious it's a pamphlet specifically, and it reads in scroll, "Remember, he loves you," and it appears to be some kind of religious text. It appears to be kind of like of the religion of these creatures, and which is at its core actually a very mystical religion. But it's more or less talking about rising up and for the Empire, bringing glory and destruction to the enemy. And remember, if nothing else, he loves you. The more you look at it, you realize it feels like it's a military propaganda piece. Specifics you're not quite sure what they're talking about, but it's something pertaining to that.
Do I understand? Take the stick thingy and tilt it to make it move.
You might have to make another knowledge check in order to actually figure that out.
Knowledge technology.
Okay. Are you using the book to guide you?
Yes.
Okay. I will lower the DC
then. 20, not natural.
It takes you a minute to figure it out, but after studying it a while, it's like this is going into is like more advanced like science functions of the ship. It's really over your head, but it says like, well, for that refer to this, for that refer to that, and then you figure out you're able to figure out how to turn this thing on, power it, and fly it.
The real question: can I fly it?
You think you know how?
I invite my party members back in, my friends, and say, "Hey, I'm going to try and get us there now."
What the hell are these things doing to each other? They're looking at the porno.
Book. Yeah. Don't look at that. Don't look at that.
My God.
Will you not look at that book, please?
I never knew something could have this many penises.
Stop.
And this many holes. Oh my God.
Stop.
So, yeah, this ship is actually pretty spacious. It's like there's crew quarters. It's like it's pretty good sized.
I mean, there were 7 of them riding in here.
9.
There were 9 of them riding in here.
Yeah. So.
I'm going to attempt to apply the knowledge I have gained to fly this thing to where we need to go.
Okay.
and get us there without dying.
All right, you turn the ship on. To close the hatch to the ship.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you close the hatch to the ship, and you power it up, and you're in the air.
Am I flying?
You are flying.
Am I moving the direction I need to go?
Right now, you're just floating upwards and moving above the trees. Okay, so you officially now have the Crawl Scroll shuttle. So, information on this thing. This was technically at a level of 19 encounter. It is a spaceship. It's ultralight. It's an orbital shuttle. Has an AC of 40, flat-footed 38, autopilot 37. Has a hardness of 20. It has 138 hit points. It's gargantuan size. It's a tactical speed of 43,500 feet.
That's a lot.
Yes. 3,000. That is 87,000 squares in terms of movement.
Essentially, it can move 87,000 squares, right?
Yes.
In approximately 2 seconds.
6 seconds. So, yeah. It's 60,000. Its length is 60 feet. It's 220,000 pounds. Its crew is 4 trained passengers. Capacity is 12. Cargo capacity is 22,000 pounds. The grapplers, it has a plus 38 grapple check, which
I need to get it to move. I need to get it to move.
Oh, you got it moving. I'm just giving you the information.
I don't need the information. I need to get.
Well, just know that I. Well, okay, fine, motherfucker. All right.
I'm sorry, but I need to go places.
You're not going to learn about the other good shit that's going on with this thing, then. So, but yeah, you have a spaceship.
I need to get this spaceship moving in the direction of east.
It's floating at a stationary orbit about. It's floating about 20 feet above the tree line. So. What are you going to do?
I'm going to attempt to apply my knowledge to actually make it move.
Okay. Move where?
East. To the tower.
You start flying east, and within like an hour or so, or less than that, more like maybe 30 to 45 minutes, you are... Well, actually, okay, not even that. Yeah, within like 30 minutes, you're over the land, you're over the ocean, and before you know it, within like another 45 minutes, you're approaching the island.
So I'm there?
You are, yeah, you see the island coming up in the distance rapidly. And you're actually seem to have figured out how the sensors work. And you see you're approaching it.
Hey guys, we're almost there.
Man, this thing moves fast.
It would have taken us a month to get here otherwise.
I wasn't gonna be that much of a dick. Well, maybe I would have been. So all right, you're approaching the island. What are you gonna do?
Tower.
What?
That is where I want to land.
Where do you want to land? There's no tower on the island.
I land on the island. I thought it was a tower.
It's a castle.
At the highest point of the castle.
Highest point over the castle. Okay, well, might be a bit of a problem. All right, so you're approaching the island, and let me get to that point.
Or will it not? Or is there nothing that can accompany the space for the castle for the spaceship on the castle?
Well, remember, you're about 60. The whole thing's like 60 feet long. So, well, that's not...
Is it just physically impossible to land it?
I'm looking, sir.
Can
Okay.
impossible, then I'm not going to be able to do that.
So
I'm not
you're
gonna do that. I'm just
approaching.
gonna land outside the castle.
Okay. All right. So there's the island is very tropical in nature, and basically it's a lot of forest and a couple rivers moving about. The castle is at the center of the island in the distance. So you're going to start heading there to. You're going to head there initially, right?
Yes.
Okay.
To the castle.
All right. All right, you start moving and heading toward the castle when suddenly you notice flying towards you is a red dragon. And a red dragon is flying towards you, and farther off in the distance are two black dragons. I would roll initiative. Auxcentius, you there? Oh no. He's no longer on the call. All right, well, we're going to pause the recording.